Heathrow Airport and welcome to the vlog. So I wish I could add a bit of suspense at this point and say, guess where I'm going? I'm going to New York. But you can already tell that from the title of this video. Nonetheless, I'm super excited and I can't wait to get back to New York. Just like in previous trips, this is a business trip, but along with business trips, there's definitely going to be some spare time for some photography, which I can't wait for. So New York's always a pretty hectic place, both for work as for photography, and I can't wait to get excited. Well, I am excited already. Can't wait to dive into that concrete jungle, take you there with me and start exploring again. Let's jump on the plane and do this. Also today I'm flying premium economy. I'm not a snob or anything, but if you're used to flying economy all your life, this little upgrade's super exciting, and yeah, not to be a show off, but I'm excited for it, and it's going to be awesome to have a little bit of comfort and not be squashed in a sardine in the plane for once, tiny bit better food, and yeah, I think it's those little things in life you should be happy about and also embrace, so can't wait to do that. Also, good news, I've got a new vlogging camera, and hopefully the image quality is dramatically different to what you used to in the past, when I was just filming all of this on my phone. The storytelling ability by this guy, shitty as always, but you'll have to make do with that.
Give you now the wonderful hands of our crew. Please sit back, relax.
C'est bien quand même, parce que pour mieux c'est...
Joining me on the flight deck.
Okay guys, I just arrived at the hotel and let me talk to you guys a bit more about what this trip to New York is all about. So, if you're ever coming to New York from Europe, by the way, I highly recommend take the earliest flight possible in the morning, because then it's a 7-hour flight here, and then with the 5-hour time difference, because USA is behind Europe, you got the whole day to yourself. So, but that also means waking up at 5 AM to get to the airport this morning. And then with the 5-hour time difference, I've effectively got a 29-hour day, so it's extremely exhausting, but at least you arrive in New York during the middle of the day and can make the most of the whole afternoon, go exploring, do all kinds of stuff, and really maximize your time here. So that's the plan. Fight the fatigue, get out there in this good weather, and the sunset should be banging today, so I'm going to try find a rooftop bar potentially. Hopefully they'll not complain about me taking too many photos, and then we should get an amazing sunset as well, so really excited for that. But before we do that, I just need to show you the view onto Times Square. It's just, oh, so good. I specifically requested this room because it overlooks Times Square and I just love it. When you're in New York, you may as well make the most of it, soak in all the iconicness, and yeah, waking up with Times Square view, can't complain, can't complain. Let's check that out. So check this out, here's the view onto Times Square. All of us down, here's Times Square. Got the famous neon adverts over here. And you won't be able to see that now because it's overexposed, but in this gap you can even see the Empire State Building. How cool. Also check these little yellow cabs whizzing past at the bottom, that's super awesome. We're on the 27th floor here. And here's that famous McDonald's I've seen in so many Hollywood movies. And to be honest with you, there's not an awful lot to do in Times Square, so that's why people just tend to hang out on these red steps down here, very iconic and famous as well. And I'd love to take more photos of this, but I'll show you why that won't be possible. So because this window is at such an angle, you can see already there's a lot of like glare and refraction coming off this glass, so it's not going to be very easy to get a very clean shot. And the composition isn't super awesome either. It's more something to experience and take in, and I don't think a photo would capture this very well. But and that almost sounded like I was complaining, which I'm absolutely not. The view is spectacular. I love Times Square. Awesome area, extremely central. So if you ever come to New York, try to get a hotel extremely central like Times Square, and then from there you've got all the subway access and you can get to all kinds of cool places in New York, and that's exactly what's happening. Let's head out into the streets and make this happen. The plan, actually, the first thing I'm going to do is before it gets dark and the light starts getting nice, because at the moment it's very harsh, bright daylight, that's not the most exciting for photos. Before I go and go photograph the sunset, I'm going to head to B&H Photo. This seems to be a recurring theme in these New York vlogs. Feels like every single time I come to New York, I end up going to the world's biggest camera store, and The reason I actually end up doing that is because I research throughout the year what kind of gear I want to buy, and I only buy gear that I feel I really need. I don't feel like you ever really need any gear. You should always make the best of the gear you have, but at the same time, I don't think gear should hold you back either. If it feels like something could be useful in achieving the pictures you want to create, you should totally go out and buy it. And in the US, photography gears and electronics in general are just extremely cheap compared to Europe. I feel like living in Europe, you kind of just get ripped off the whole time for electronic prices. So we're going to head up to B&H and pick up a drone actually, and don't expect me to be flying this in New York because it's extremely illegal here. You will get arrested for flying a drone, so don't do that if you own a drone as well. And in London it's highly frowned upon as well. So you might be asking yourself, Philip, why do you go and buy a drone then? Well, that remains to be seen. I do have some future projects planned, and I can't wait to share those with you guys when the time is right. So if you don't want to miss out on those projects, hit that subscribe button below and join me on the future adventures that are going to be drone filled. Going to be flying through some natural landscapes. Stay tuned to find out just exactly where those are. Also, we should take a moment to appreciate how warm it is right now in the middle of winter. So, only wearing a sweatshirt, especially bearing in mind that last week New York was hit by a polar vortex. It was minus 20 degrees Celsius here, and right now it's plus 18 degrees Celsius, which is a madness. So, I've packed really warm in preparation for this. Got my thickest coat out, my warmest scarves and stuff, but I'm not even needing to wear them because, yeah, I'm out here and it feels like summer. How ridiculous. But anyway, I've arrived here. That's B&H photo. Let's head inside and damage this credit card. Let's go. So great success with a drone purchase. Ended up buying the DJI Mavic Pro Mark 1 Fly More combo, but I don't want to dwell on that now and keep elaborating about that because I'm losing time. Light's looking amazing right now. Just came back to the hotel to drop this off quickly. Grab the camera bag. And let's head over to this rooftop location. I want to go to 235th Avenue, which is an amazing rooftop bar that overlooks the Empire State Building. The lights are looking really good right now, so better get running, get to the right location, and then we should be in for some amazing photos of the Empire State Building. Let's go. So I've made it to a 235th Avenue rooftop bar. Check out this view. The bar really does not disappoint. There is only the one view, which is the Empire State Building, but are you not satisfied? I think just this view alone is just amazing. So I've taken a few shots already, just because we're in the mid-golden hour now. Empire State Building was being lit up by the side of that golden glow, looked beautiful. So I got a shot with that off a wide angle, check it out. And now gonna go order some drinks, wait for the light to change a bit. As it gets a bit darker, obviously the mood changes, and then obviously with the sun having dipped below the horizon because of New York, the horizon is a lot lower because of all these high-rise buildings. So even though sunset would be in a few minutes time, the sun's already dipped. So the mood's gonna keep changing as the light goes more indirect, because this Empire State Building is not being lit up directly, but rather all the ambient light in the atmosphere is still catching it. It's going to get darker blue hour, and I'll take some more shots and you'll see how the mood changes, and then also you get very different photos despite the composition being very similar. But before I do that, let's get some drinks.
Let me stay until the sunrise. Just say you'll hold me forever, at least for tonight. It's been so long since I got so close to someone. I know this ain't love, but let me stay a while.
As predicted, the mood changed entirely when it got darker, and with the 18mm wide angle lens, I managed to get some amazing shots during the blue hour. Check these out.
I said let me stay a while. 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 I said let me stay a while.
I left the rooftop bar behind, decided to do some night photography right here by the famous Flatiron building. And this is the perfect place to do some night photography because you're right next to a busy road, and if you go for long exposures of 30 seconds, you can turn all this traffic into some beautiful light trails. So let me show you what that looks like. What I love about light trails specifically is that it really captures the essence of a city at night, because especially a city like New York has a lot of rush and a lot of energy and a lot of traffic and a lot of hecticness running through it at night. It really is the perfect way to capture that because the light trails show a lot of energy and motion and kind of symbolize that for me. But what do you think? Do you like this kind of shooting technique? Let me know in the comments below. And that already marks the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in a future video. I hope to be filming a lot more videos over the coming days right here in New York. So if you don't want to miss out on any of that action, be sure to hit that subscribe button below. And I also appreciate a like, because that does help this channel grow. And that's all from me. See you soon. Good night.
You'll be the one for me. It's been so long since I got so close to someone, and all this ain't love, but let me stay a while.